Once again, good evening, and you are welcome on News Diary tonight, the first edition in the new year. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. You are welcome. We'll go on a short break. It returns with the news of the day. Please stay with us. The Nigerian army has rescued 31 kidnapped victims, arrested 17 criminal suspects, and reconvened two pump action guns with 5 pounds of ammunition during coordinated operations across several states in the last 24 hours. In a statement released on Saturday, the army said the gains were recorded as sustained offensive pressure forced criminal elements to flee on contact, allowing troops to consolidate positions and protect civilians. Reaffirming its resolve, the Nigerian army said it remains unwavering in its commitment to protecting lives and property across the country. The statement further said, through timely intelligence, joint community efforts, and sustained offensive operations, troops will continue to deny criminal freedom of action, urging citizens to support security forces with credible information. Meanwhile, the senator representing Ondo South, Jimoh Ibrahim, has commended the Nigerian armed forces for their professionalism, resilience, and sustained contributions to national security. The commendation follows Nigeria's ranking as the 31st strongest military globally by the 2025 Global Firepower Report. In a statement on Saturday, Ibrahim said the armed forces has continued to show exceptional commitment despite involving security challenges. Ibrahim also highlighted Nigeria's role beyond its borders, pointing to peacekeeping and stabilization missions under the Economic Community of West African States in Liberia and Sierra Leone, as well as operations in Sudan, Mali, the Gambia, and the Guinea-Bissau. It will go on another break. News Diary returns with the news during the week. Please stay with us. Now to some of the news that made headlines in the course of the week. Serving God at all times, total commitment to faith, and promotion of peaceful coexistence among Nigerians were central themes of New Year messages delivered in some churches across Akure during the week. Abiola Ariyo reports that congregants were also encouraged to begin the year with renewed faith and let their lights shine through positive conduct and godly living.
Christians in Akure gathered at their various worship centers to give thanks to God for the privilege of witnessing the new year. The atmosphere was filled with joy and reverence as worshippers lifted their voices in praise and thanksgiving. In their New Year messages, religious leaders assured congregants of a positive turnaround for Nigeria in 2026, urging them to serve God wholeheartedly in order to fully experience the blessings of the year.
If we allow the light of God to shine in our life, the reward of God is coming on our path.
If you serve God, the living God, you say you will feel the presence of God in this year, and then He will even give you whatever you need.
Some worshippers described the opportunity to witness the new year as a privilege and expressed hope for a prosperous and fulfilling 2026.
My watchword will be to continue appreciating God each and every time. And if I have also discovered that there are some things that I've been doing that are bad before, then my resolution will be to change.
In whatever capacity you find yourself, that all of us, we must use it to serve God.
Prayers were offered for God's guidance and stability of Nigeria. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, Nta News.
The joy of the new year came early at the State Specialist Hospital Kiaro in Akure as the hospital recorded the first baby of the year during the outgoing week. The newborn, a baby girl, arrived shortly after midnight, bringing excitement to both the parents and the medical staff. Abiola Ariyo reports.
The baby, weighing 2.7 kilograms, was delivered to Yanoluwa Idris, a 32-year-old resident of Akure, marking the first birth recorded in the state this year. The elated parents expressed gratitude to God and appreciation to the hospital staff for their professionalism and care.
It's very painful in the labor room, but I'm very happy. I thank God. I'm very happy to see my baby alive, me too being alive.
It's my first child, and I'm happy that God gave me this baby as a blessing. So I feel good on my own.
Nta News also visited the Comprehensive Health Center Nta Akure, where two babies were delivered at 4:09 a.m. and 8:29 a.m. respectively.
It's so special to me, and I don't know how I can feel, because God is so grateful to me for giving birth to the first child in the first of the year. The doctor and the nurses, they will treat me well, and they were very hardworking. They don't want anything to happen to me. They take care of me as if they are the one that give birth to me.
Official of the hospital says the birth symbolizes hope and a promising beginning for the new year, as efforts continue to improve maternal and child healthcare services.
They have to breastfeed their babies exclusively, bring them for their immunization. Whenever they feel they have complaint, they have anything bothering them concerning themselves and their babies, they should come to the hospital on time instead of consulting roadside quacks.
The new parents are hopeful that the arrival of the babies will bring hope and new beginnings, reflecting optimism for a healthier and more prosperous year ahead. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, Nta News.
Residents of Akure during the week spoke with Abiola Ariyo on their expectations and hopes for the new year.
It is often said that setting goals for a new year requires clarity, careful planning, and discipline. But beyond individual aspirations, expectations from the government remain high as the new year begins. While some residents commended the present administration for its efforts towards economic stability in the outgone year, some believe more still needs to be done in the months ahead.
The worst is over. So the economy has already stabilized. So what we now need to see is that we see some growth in some of our sectors.
Our expectation from the president is to find a way around how to further reduce the price of fuel. This will have positive effect on other sectors.
From the citizens, I expected that they should cooperate more with the government. I expected that they should, in terms of contributing their quota to the development of this country.
According to them, improved security remains our top priority, noting that a safer environment will make the country a better place to live and do business.
I would want a Nigeria where people would be able to move freely, where security will be guaranteed.
They also emphasized the importance of setting clear personal goals and staying focused, stressing that discipline and consistency are key to achieving success in the new year, both as a nation and individuals. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, Nta News.
Also, residents of Akure during the week spoke with Eileen Ndubusi on their New Year resolutions.
Every New Year, it is a common practice for individuals to craft to-do lists as well as resolutions inspired by the experiences of the outgone year. In Akure, some residents say the year 2025 was filled with unforgettable experiences, with some achieved goals and some unachieved ones. They also shared their resolutions, which is to make 2026 an impactful and meaningful year.
Many people will be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But what matters most is the intentionality that you can put in. So as for me, I believe I'm going to do better than I did last year. So that's what matters for me, at least. I'm going to work towards it.
Resolution or no resolution, I don't really so much care about them, but I know this year, as usual, my intimacy with my maker will be far, far better.
Towards this month, I plan to maybe get inverter, do some stuff, so that I need a stable electricity to achieve most of my goal in 2026. So as far as I get that one, I know I will forge ahead and I will be able to achieve it.
In June 2026, I plan to near my God, to serve my God accordingly.
To try to, within my own power, to assist people, privileged people, less privileged people.
It's between me and my God, so I can't say it.
With optimism and a renewed sense of purpose, residents of Akure are hopeful for a rewarding and prosperous year. In Akure, Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
Residents of Akure in the outgoing week ushered in the new year 2026 with much hope, aspirations and prospects, appreciating God for successfully completing the outgone year and pleading for his mercy in the new year. Helen Ndubuisi was at some churches in Akure to witness how the new year was ushered in.
Residents of Akure converged on various churches to observe the crossover service as they worshipped and praised God for his mercy on them in 2025 in anticipation for the new year. In his sermon, Pastor Daria Yola laid emphasis on the importance of having God in their lives, urging them to always put their trust and hope in him as they go into the new year. A special prayer was held to usher in the new year. Then the midnight clock struck, ushering in loud shouts of joy as the members sang and danced for seeing the year 2026. Some members spoke on their expectations for the new year.
I'm praying God for so many good things, and I know by his grace it shall come to fulfillment.
This year, I'm expecting God's miracle, a great testimony. In fact, what I couldn't achieve in the last year, I know this year I'm going to achieve them by the grace of God.
I look forward to a better Nigeria. I bring forward to a Nigeria that will provide opportunities for all and sundry.
In Akure, Helen Ndubuisi, NTA News.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week granted clemency to 77 convicts across correctional facilities in the state. A statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary, Ebenezer Adeniyi, said this followed the recommendation of the State Advisory Council on Prerogative of Mercy. Adeniyi said the gracious act aimed to commemorate the January 1, 2026 New Year celebrations underscores Governor Aiyedatiwa's deep commitment to rehabilitative justice, second chances, and the humane side of governance. Still on some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week signed the 2026 appropriation bill of 524.4 billion naira into law. The appropriation bill, tagged Budget of Economic Consolidation, the governor stated, is strategically designed to place the state on the path of sustainable growth while safeguarding the welfare of citizens. The report.
Governor Aiyedatiwa appreciated members of the Ondo State House of Assembly and the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget for their diligence and thorough scrutiny of the budget. He noted that key sectors including economic development, infrastructure, education, health, and community development will benefit significantly to ensure meaningful impact on the lives of the people.
The 2026 budget of economic consolidation is a strategic blueprint designed to respond effectively to prevailing national economic realities while positioning Ondo State on the path of self-reliance, resilience, and enduring prosperity. It reflects our determination to consolidate early gains, strengthen key sectors of the economy, and protect the welfare of our people.
Also speaking, the Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Laolu Akindolire, said the budget was carefully structured to strengthen all sectors of the state economy and ensure prosperity for the people.
The total budget size of the 2020 budget of Ondo State is the sum of 524 billion. This is the budget of economic consolidation. It is strategic, realistic, and people-focused.
The signing ceremony was attended by top government officials including the Deputy Governor, Dr. Olaide Adelami, lawmakers, and officials of the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning. In Akure, Abdulkarim Ahmed, NTA News.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa during the week constituted a 16-man planning committee for the 50th anniversary of the creation of the state and the first anniversary of its administration, which both owed in February 2026. This was contained in a statement signed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Prince Ebenezer Adeniyi. The committee will be chaired by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Taiwo Fashoranti, while the Permanent Secretary, Cabinet Matters, Pastor Adeyemi Adeyemo, will serve as Secretary. The committee members are Honorable Omowumi Isaac, Dr. Kayode Ajulo, Prince Segun Omojuwa, Mr. Bayo Philip, Mr. Idowu Ajanaku, and Prince Ebenezer Adeniyi. The remaining members are Mr. Kenneth Stevenson Odushola, Mr. Muyiwa Ogunyemi, Mr. Sumi Smart Francis, Engineer Rasak Obe, Engineer Femi Akarakiri, Omowumi Ogborire, Afolabi Adesoji, and Chief Benga Atiba. The statement further said the committee is expected to constitute sub-committees that will cover the various aspects of the planning for the celebrations, as the governor charged members of the committee to put in their best efforts towards organizing befitting anniversary events for the government and the people of the state. The renovated healthcare center in Nta Akure South Local Government Area of Ondo State was commissioned during the week with a call on well-meaning individuals and organizations to support government efforts in the provision of community and public services for the development and well-being of the people. The renovation project was facilitated by the chairman of the Tomiwa Aregbesola Foundation, Tomiwa Aregbesola. The report. The healthcare center in Nta received a facelift with fresh painting, installation of a water system, and the provision of new mattresses and hospital equipment, among other upgrades. Beneficiaries and guests at the event expressed satisfaction with the renovation, describing the gesture as commendable and an encouragement for other well-meaning individuals to support community development.
Look at what Aregbesola Tomiwa have done. These are Lord doing. I want to encourage others. No thing is small to come and assist your community, even your family.
Especially when during the rainy season, everywhere will be full with water. The roof is leaking. There is no water to flush the toilet and all those things. But now I'm happy, and I pray for the Tomiwa Foundation.
The facilitator of the project and chairman of the Tomiwa Aregbesola Foundation, Tomiwa Aregbesola, said the initiative was driven by his passion to give back to his community, noting that government alone cannot meet all community and public service needs. Aregbesola urged users of the healthcare center to make judicious use of the facility while pledging to continue supporting community services aimed at improving the well-being of the people through social inclusion and empowerment.
Focused on Ondo State particularly in the last year and a half. We had a number of interventions in the education sector, also in empowerment and capacity building And this time around, as part of our social inclusion efforts, we have turned our attention to the healthcare sector.
Tomiwa Aregbesola, a native of Akure, is an engineer and managing director of Akure Infrastructure. Through the Tomiwa Aregbesola Foundation, he has demonstrated consistent commitment to philanthropy over the years in Akure. And that's the size of News Diary tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool,